still going between the third and fourth quarter? Kingsford going on.
Beer left. I'm so cold now. I had ice cream.
There you go. Thank you, I appreciate that. Maybe the refs will be better than that. I doubt it.
Like that. Were they not good?
No, they're shitty.
If our quarterback would stop thinking that this is a good play, I'd be fine.
Is Faustino getting time today or no?
God, I hope so. He's working close. We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. If they limit mistakes, they can come back.
They've only scored really 13 points on us.
Yep.
I wish you had more room here. I would sit down here and do stats.
Huh?
If you had more room, I'd sit here and do stats.
You know, they have longer tables down there for next time.
That's what I'm going to do next time.
I'm gonna go down to the box house. Probably see you at home.
Are you going down to that one?
We have a little auction that's going to take place here. We have a youth bike that is signed by several of the players that we're going to auction off, and 100% of the proceeds will go to the Yes House Foundation. So, we're going to go ahead and auction this little bike off out here. Like I said, it's signed by several of the Mustang
20
players.
to 6.
And we're going to start the
Dodge City on top of Wyoming. Wyoming has really hurt themselves in that first half. If they can limit mistakes, I think they can climb back into this thing here against Dodge City. Dodge City does have a defensive touchdown. In fact, I think the play of the game so far for Dodge City was Marcus Odom's pick 6. As Perkins tried to do an option flip and lobbed it over the middle. Odom caught it in the middle of the field, bounced outside the numbers, and still along the far boundary. There was a big play in this game that put them up by a couple of possessions. Do not forget next week, back here at Broken Lake Field, CIF Game 2 for the Mustangs as they will take on the Salina Liberty right here live at Camplex at 7 o'clock. Join us for that right here on News Radio 106.7 FM and online at BasonsRadio.com. I want to go through some defensive stats because there's some guys in the Mustangs that have really stepped up. Ladarius Harris has 2 TFLs and a sack so far. Jared Harris has a sack. Zach Taylor, former Gillette Campbell standout and former University of Wyoming linebacker, have 4 tackles in that first. So what the Mustangs are looking for in the second half, some more offensive efficiency. Will they get that? And question number 2, will they come back? They trail 20 to 6 at the half. Their second half is live and next from Broken Lake Field at Camplex in Gillette. You're listening to exclusive coverage for Mustang football.
I wonder if I could get you to, would you be all right with it? Might be a little more direction. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. Nobody's complaining about that. They're complaining on the jump.
So if it's this close,
Well, it's probably fine, actually. Yeah.
what about this?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, but the thing, if I turn this way,
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I can just try it.
It'll be fine. You don't have to.
I kind of like it. I feel more important with this big mic.
multi-digital production.
We got 7 looking for 750. We got 750 looking for 8. 750. 750 going once. Going twice. Start over here for 750. For all your support of Mustang football. Let's hear it, guys. Let's go. Go! Mustangs! Go! Mustangs!
Come back. Third quarter almost underway. 20-6. Dodge City has the lead. The Mustangs will have a very important drive to start this third quarter. Jalen Lowe to kick it off from right to left. Back to receive the kick, the shifty Montero Dubois and the shifty Jalen Hicks. The right-footed kicker boots it down the middle of the field. Hicks has it at the 5. Goes between the hashes, 15, cuts left, 20, slips one tackle, jukes right, now jukes back left. He dances across the 22 and gets out to the 24-yard line as he's plowed down right on the Wyoming Mustang emblem. It will be first down and 10 for the Mustangs. I cannot stress to you how important this drive is for Wyoming, because if you do not convert here, and then the Law go down and score, 3 possessions is huge in indoor football. Hanley and Brown are the receivers far side. Faustino Saucedo, the Fonz, in for the first time in this game. He fires a nice dart to Hanley on the far side. Hanley gets shoved right on the extreme precision sign at the 21 out of bounds. Mustangs already into Dodge City territory. A gain of 7 yards on first down. Sets up a 2nd and 3. Faustino Saucedo, a West Virginia State standout, 17 out of 24 last week with 4 touchdowns. This year, he's 20 out of 27. Faustino gets the snap, fires to Gary Brown. Brown makes his 3rd catch inside the 15. He's going to be wrestled down right there. Antoine Smith making the stop. So far, Saucedo 2 for 2. He was projected to be the starter for this team. Didn't start this game, Perkins did. Perkins, 5 of 11, 61 yards in that first half. We'll see what the Fonz does here. They call him the Fonz because he's cool, like Arthur Fonzarelli. He fires far side, and the pass is intercepted. Ball picked off on the far end. Dodge City with another big play on defense. This time Josh Wilson hauls in the interception. He's a 5'10", 195-pounder out of Baylor University. And now the Mustang defense needs a stop in a bad way. This is a pivotal moment early in this third quarter. First down and 10, Law. At their own 14 on the far side, hash mark. You can feel the tension right now in this building with the Mustang defense needing a stop. Ray John Ramsey, who's 10 out of 16 so far, gives off to Cameron Booty. Booty tries to bounce outside, but he is surrounded and corralled down for a gain of maybe a yard to the 15-yard line. Great defense that time by the Wyoming Mustangs front. Dave Calderon came over and made the stop for Wyoming. He's got the white sleeve on the right forearm. He's got the tats going down the arm. Second down and 9. Play action pass. Ramsey fires over the middle, has the man wide open, bobbled by Carr, but he makes the play. And he's spun down between the hash marks and numbers on the far side at the 21 of Wyoming. That is an ERA priority real estate first down for the Dodge City Law. Right now, Richard Davis, the head coach for Dodge City, in the ear of his veteran quarterback, Ray John Ramsey. Ramsey was the number 4 passer in the league 2 years ago. At 23 touchdowns, 9 picks. He's been extremely efficient here tonight. First and 10 in Mustang territory. Ramsey fires, and the pass is low and incomplete. And wanting a flag on the near side was Gerald Thomas. Gerald, the former Colorado Buffalo. He's in very similar uniforms that he would wear at Colorado, with the gold helmet, the white jerseys, and the black pants. He wanted a flag, didn't get it. Ramsey now is 11 out of 19. Second down and 10 from the Mustang 23. For the Dodge City Law, they lead 20-6. Ramsey fires. It's a slip screen far side. The big man makes the catch, and he slides down at the 20. Well, Lamont McDonald didn't mean to slide down, but he did. We'll call the 6'3", 266-pounder right there a tight end as he made that play. McDonald out of Norman, Oklahoma. He actually was recruited to play at the University of Wyoming. It is third down and 8 from the Mustang 20. A big third down here. That should be a false start, and it will be. Ignore the play, because gliding down the far side was Zuri Davis, and he was 5 yards past the line of scrimmage when the ball got hiked. That will cost the Law 5 yards. The Law right there, breaking the law when it comes to football. Okay, that'll be my only Law joke of this game, I promise. Actually, I shouldn't promise that. There could be more. 9:11 left, third quarter, 20-6. Dodge City the lead. It is third down and 13 from midfield. Ramsey with 2 receivers up, 2 receivers back. He gets the midsection high snap. He's under pressure, and he's brought down from behind by Ladarius Harris. A loss of a yard. Ladarius now 2 TFLs and 2 sacks. The Mustang defense trying to keep this team in the game. It's 20-6 Dodge City. The Mustang defense has played pretty well. You know, they've only allowed 13 points. One of the Law touchdowns was a pick 6 by Marcus Odom. 4th down and 13. Lowe will try to kick this field goal in. It's a 37-yard attempt down the middle of the field. The right-footed kicker approaches the ball. He kicks it, and he misses well wide left. No points for Dodge City. And now Richard Davis is in the middle of the field, and he is trying to convince the officials that a transaction occurred on Wyoming. And Davis is fired up and demonstrative in how he's speaking to the officials. He's trying to ascertain how there wasn't a whistle there. Apparently he feels Wyoming did something before the kick. He's waving his right arm to try to signify what the Mustangs did wrong in his perception. Now he's arguing with the official. 7:55 left. We are in the third quarter. 20-6. Dodge City on top. The Mustangs will have it. The Dodge City 24, right on the Wyoming Mustang emblem. And still, Richard Davis still in the official's ear on the far side. And you know, usually when a coach is over there for that long, he threatens to get a rule book out. We'll see what happens here. Hey, no rule book yet on the far side boundary. Richard Davis still arguing with the official. I want to remind you guys that the Red Zone is presented by Visionary. Visionary Fiber and Wireless Solutions for your home and business. Internet's so good, you'll tell your friends about it. Do not forget next week, 7 o'clock kickoff. Wyoming Mustangs, Salina Liberty. Liberty coming into tonight was 1-0 in CIF play. Right now, Wyoming has work to do, trailing by 2 possessions. It's 20-6 Dodge City. Just under 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. Faustino, the quarterback, gets the snap. Fires over the head of his intended target here on the near side boundary over the black wall. That pass was intended for Montero Dubois. Ivan King in coverage on the near side by Dodge City. Ivan King, the 5'10", 175-pounder out of Monroe, Louisiana. He played at Snook Community College and at University of Arkansas, Monticello. Second down and 10 from midfield for the Wyoming Mustangs. They'll have 3 receivers to the near side, a back to the far side. Faustino to throw. Rifles one between the hashes and numbers at the 20. Making the catch and then getting spun down was Gary Brown. Brown has his 4th catch of the evening. Gary, a former Las Vegas Raider. Brown, a talented guy, one of the most talented dudes in this entire league. 6'1", 200-pound receiver, has CFL experience. He's out of Columbus, Ohio. We have flags down to the left of the Wyoming Mustang emblem at midfield. And it's on the Mustangs. And you hear the boos from the Wyoming crowd here at Broken Link Field at Wyoming's Camplex. And that is a costly penalty. They're moved all the way back to the 10-yard line. It is second down and forever for Wyoming. We'll call it second down and 17. Saucedo gets the snap. His pass is batted up in the air and incomplete. Keenan Brown swatted that one away. The 6'3", 250-pound defensive end. He's an Oklahoma State transfer, went to Texas State. He's out of Houston, Texas. 6:35 to play. We're in quarter number 3, 20-6, Dodge City. Mustangs trying to mount a comeback. Middle of the third. Saucedo alone in the backfield with 4 total receivers and a box look. Faustino slips, fires off his back foot, off balance throw, intended for Devontae Archer and incomplete in the back of the green end zone. Antoine Smith back deep in coverage, along with Marcus Odom. This secondary is really good for Dodge City. Don't let that 2-10 record fool you from 2 years ago. They have 9 returning starters from that team, but the talent they've amassed around those 9 are really talented. Antoine Smith, a ton of arena experience with the Omaha Beef, the Bismarck Bucks, and Salina. It is 4th down and 18. Saucedo, he's going to run at the numbers 15, the 20, and he is shoved into the wall on the far side out of bounds. He gets to the 22, and that will help out the field position battle. Smart play by Faustino Saucedo. Coming up and making the stick was Marcus Odom, the 5'11", 217-pounder. Marcus Odom is a teacher at Enid High School. He attended Southwestern Oklahoma State, where he had a great career. Under 5 minutes left, quarter number 3, 20-6. Dodge City on top. First down and 10 for the Law. First downs presented by ERA, Priority Real Estate. Timeouts presented by Four Seasons Events. Ray John will give it off on the far boundary. Cole ahead across the 20 and gets spun down between the hashes and numbers on the far side at the 18. It's a gain of 4. Second and about 6 coming up for Dodge City. Josh Stewart now in the backfield along with Ray John Ramsey. On second down at 7 for the Mustang 19. Ramsey fires near side, passes complete to Torrance Carr, and he spins off defenders, cuts to the middle of the field, and gets up to about the Mustang 12. Finally ripped down by Devontae Tinsley. That is an ERA Priority Real Estate first down and 10 for the Dodge City Law. Approaching 3.5 minutes to play, quarter number 3, 20-6. Dodge City leads. The Mustangs needing a stop here. Dodge City trying to go with 3 possessions. First and 10 from the 14. Ray John gives off, and nowhere to go for Carr on the far side. Denarius Antoine, our player of the game last week, there to clean things up. That is his 4th tackle tonight. No gain on that play, sets up a second and 10. 3:07 to play, third quarter, 20-6, Dodge City. This Mustang team very talented, especially on defense, still trying to mesh and put it all together. It may take them a little bit of time. This is their first league game ever. This Dodge City franchise was an expansion team 2 years ago. Ramsey on second and 10. It's a middle screen to a big man. He gets popped at the 10-yard line. J.R. Hensley makes his second catch on a tight-end screen. And Ladarius Harris put a little pop to him. That sets up a 3rd down and 7 inside the Visionary red zone at the Mustang 9. Listen to the crowd getting going here at Broken Link Field. 3rd and 7. Ray John with Stewart to his left. Zone read gives it to Stewart. Has a seam. reaches the football out of the far boundary, and I think he's got the first down. It depends on the spot as he dove inside the 5. And it looks like he's short. He's a yard shy of the first. It's going to set up a 4th down and about 1.5 yards for Dodge City. 20-6 law. They're trying to add to their lead. Fourth down, we'll call it 2 from the 4-yard line. Ramsey with Stewart on his right hip. Now he's going to go under center, try to hard count. And is that a delay of game? The officials throw a flag in the end zone. Richard Davis may have gotten a timeout first. This is a big call right here. It's a delay of game. Wow. Instead of 4th and about 1.5 yards, it's now going to be 4th and about 7 from the Mustang 9. Dodge City leads 20-6, 1:05 to play. We're in the 3rd quarter. Mustang defense here trying to hold. Ramsey alone in the backfield. Listen to this crowd at Broken Link Field. Nearly 3,000 here. Ramsey hit as he throws. And they stop him. Surrounding Torrance Carr on the first side boundary. At the 8-yard line, he got knocked into the wall. Jenkins over there. Antoine over there as well. And Wyoming takes over on downs in a big moment late in this 3rd quarter. 42 seconds to play, 3rd quarter. 20-6. Dodge City up by 14. Mustangs will take over on their own 7. Quarterback is Faustino Saucedo. Gary Brown, a receiver on the far side. Hanley on his left hip. 3 receivers. Faustino gets the snap. Steps up, he's going to run between the hashes of numbers far side. He angles across the 10 outside the numbers, and then across the 15, and then he's shoved out at the 16 right into the far side boundary. Got shoved right into that wall. Faustino easily there, scampers for 9. Setting up a 2nd down and short. 20-6 Dodge City. And Wyoming's going to have to hurry to get a playoff, and they won't do it. That will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Do the Mustangs have a comeback in them tonight at Camplex? It's Dodge City 20. It's Wyoming 6. You're listening to exclusive coverage on Mustang football. We enter the fourth quarter, 20-6. Dodge City on top. Mustangs will have the football, second and short at their own 16. Faustino with Hanley on his right hip. He gives off to Hanley. Hanley finds a bit of a seam and squirts across the 20 and is spun down at the 21. He picks up 4. Brian Hanley, very good player at Arkansas Pine Bluffs. 8th all-time rusher at Arkansas Pine Bluffs. For the Mustangs in their non-league games, he had 4 touchdowns, including scoring 3 last week. 1st and 10. First downs presented by ERA Priority Real Estate. Mustangs have it at their own 20. Faustino sidesteps in the pocket, directs traffic. He's hit. He's still not down, though. He's now rolling right. Keeps the play alive. Fires down the field. And it's into the crowd out of bounds over the black boundary on the far side. He threw it right over that barrier. That was probably a smart play right there by the Fonz. 14:04 to play in the game. 20-6 DC. And now if the Mustangs do not score on this possession, things are starting to be alarming. Down 14. Mustang defense has only allowed 13, by the way, of those 20 points. So they played really well tonight. It is 2nd down and 10 from the 20. Faustino gets a snap, fires over the middle. It's a dart right to Montero Dubois. He makes the catch, and he's down right at the numbers at the 20-yard line. Ooh, they're going to rule it incomplete. Montero did not complete the catch. That'll set up a 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Approaching 13 minutes remaining in this ball game. 20-6 Dodge City. 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 20. Saucedo, here comes a delayed blitz. He fires to Montero. Montero tried to scoop it up. No ruling yet. I think that thing hit the ground. The law telling the officials that it hit the ground. And I think they're going to rule it a catch. It is a catch into law territory at the 23. Richard Davis arguing on the far side boundary. Under 12 and a half minutes to play. 20-6, Dodge City with the lead. Mustangs face a big 4th and 3 here. They need to get to the law 20 for a first. They have it at the law 23. 4 receivers and a back for the Mustangs. Faustino keeps it himself. He's got the first down and more 20. He'll slide down at the 12-yard line, just outside the near side hash mark. Saucedo needed 3, he picked up 8. In this all-important drive for the Mustangs, they are driving. They're close to the visionary red zone. It is 1st down and 10 Stanks. They have it on the law 13. Some of the defenders for the law huffing and puffing. Faustino with 4 receivers, 2 up, 2 back. Gets a snap. Fires for the end zone. The pass is high, and Gary Brown leaped up and tried to catch it. It was just out of his reach. It went out over the barrier in the corner. That's going to set up a 2nd down and 10. Mustangs have it at the law 13. 10:55 to play in this game. Clock moving. Remember, in indoor football, it's a running clock unless there's a timeout, a change of possession, or a penalty. 2nd and 10 Stinks. Hanley on the left hip of Faustino. Faustino gets the snap. Gives it to Hanley. Finds a little bit of room across the 10. He spins into the visionary red zone just outside that near side hash mark, and they'll rule him down at the 8. Making the stop was Jaden Dobbs. for this Dodge City Law defense. 20-6, Law on top. 10:15 left. 3rd down and 5 for the Mustangs. Hanley in at running back, 3 receivers. Salcedo now will move Hanley into the slot position. 2 receivers come up. Faustino to throw. Fires, pass complete to Montero Dubois inside the 5 for a 1st down, and he's down at the 3. A strike right there by Salcedo. Faustino so far 7 out of 11 throwing the football. 9:37 to play in this game. A big drive for Wyoming. They have to take advantage of this opportunity in the Vision Area red zone as they trail by 14. It's 20-6 Law. Faustino gives off Hanley right up the middle, puts his head down, barrels ahead. He lost the ball, but I believe he was down at the 1-yard line. They are going to rule him down. So he picked up 3. Now it is going to be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 1. Hanley in the backfield with Salcedo. Montero Dubois, the lone receiver, far side. Brown runs up to the line on the near side. Faustino bounces outside. He's in the green end zone for a Mustang touchdown. We'll hold the phone. There are flags down back at the 3. Right near the line of scrimmage. An illegal defense called on Dodge City. The touchdown is good by Faustino Salcedo. That is Faustino's 2nd rushing score this year. His 1st rushing score if you count league games. A big drive for Wyoming there. They find themselves down 20-12. And now they can make it a 6-point game. They have to go for 2 with Tomlinson out their kicker. Salcedo in the backfield. Gets a snap, fires. It's a screen right to Gary Brown. He's hit immediately and knocked out of bounds on the white boundary and the barrier on the far side. They lose yardage right there. Loss of 3. 2-point conversion, no good. The first one over there for that one was Marcus Odom. What a game he has had defensively. He is out of Enid, Oklahoma. Well, it is a 1-possession game in Gillette. 8:18 to play in the ball game. Dodge City leads it 20-12. Well, I tell you what, Wyoming put together a big drive when they needed it. They drove that thing 44 yards to finally get in. Now the Mustang defense looking to try to make a big play here. It has really hurt Wyoming not having Tomlinson in this ball game. They try to kick in those extra points. Now, Tomlinson last week was 3 out of 5. He also had 1 blocked. Dodge City leads it 20-12. 8:18 remaining in this ball game. Swiftwater to kick this thing from right to left. They'll try to keep it out of the lights here. It's a high kick and it bounces off the lights. Whistles were blowing as he was running up to kick it with his right foot. .8:13 to play in the 4th quarter, 20-12. Dodge City has a lead. You know, Dodge City at times in this game has implemented the run game, and they have ran 4 tight end screens to some big dudes. And late in this game, don't be shocked if you see some of that. Dodge City up by 8. You don't want to make a mistake offensively, especially with the ball hawks on the Wyoming defense. Remember, Jalen Hicks has 4 picks already in 2 games. Starting at midfield is Dodge City. Ramsey to throw. He fires far side. Torrance Carr gets down and makes his 8th catch of the game at the Mustang 20. That's a gain of 5. What a game Torrance Carr has had. Him and Davis are the leading receivers. Carr with 8 catches. Zuri Davis has 4 catches, but he has over 60 yards. A play that set up a touchdown and a score. 2nd down and 5 from the Wyoming 20 for the Law. Ray John Ramsey, the snap, fires over the middle. The pass is immediately complete. And immediately getting taken down by Jenkins is Zuri Davis. He makes his 5th catch. .703 to play in this game. Clock moving. 20-12, Dodge City. It's 1st and 10 Law at the Wyoming 14. Ramsey, the quarterback, gets the snap, fires near side. The pass is in and out of the hands of the intended target, the running back Cameron Booty. Booty had a good first half in this ball game with 2 catches for 15 yards. He also, in this game, has 9 carries, 56 yards. Couldn't haul it in there, though. 2nd down and 10. The Mustang defense, they've got some star power. They need a couple of big plays here. They played really well in this game. Remember, they've only allowed 2 touchdowns. The defense has only allowed 13 points. Hitting the snap, Ramsey. Looks left, fires left. The pass is complete. On the far side, Josh Stewart makes the play. Barrels over a man at the 10 and gets to about the 7. It's a gain of 7 yards. Setting up a 3rd down and 3 for Dodge City. A lot of dinking and dunking here in the 2nd half for Dodge City. Ray John Ramsey, by the way, the quarterback, has been magnificent. He is now 15 out of 23. 3rd and 3. Here's the give, right up the middle. Booty trying to find a seam between the numbers and hashes, and he sneaks through and has the 1st down as he gains 3 inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Booty now 59 yards on the ground on 10 carries. Approaching 5 minutes left. The Mustangs need a stop here. Under 5 minutes to play, 20-6 Dodge City. Ramsey on 1st and goal from the 4, fires to the end zone. It's almost intercepted. Mike Jenkins had it in his black gloves and he couldn't haul it in. That sets up a 2nd down and goal from the 4 for Dodge City. 20-12. The Law on top. 4:20 to play. The Mustangs need a stop here to give their offense an opportunity. Now a timeout called by Dodge City. We will take a quick one as well. We'll be back in 30. It's Dodge City 20. It's Wyoming 12. You're listening to exclusive coverage on Mustang football. To play in this ball game. Dodge City leads it 20-12. And they are threatening. trying to go up 2 possessions late in this game. They have it on the Mustang 4. It's 2nd down and goal. A tight formation here for Dodge City. It's a pitch to Booty on the far side. He tries to sneak in front of the front left pylon, and I believe he's a little shy as he got hit into the barrier right into the Dickey sign on the far side. Now there's some pushing and shoving in the end zone on the far side. The end zones here at Broken Link Field is green, Wyoming printed across each side in gold. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from about the 1.5-yard line. 20-12 Dodge City. The Mustangs trying to stay in it. They drilled 20-6 at the half. This has been a defensive struggle here in Gillette. Ramsey in a tight formation gives it off up the middle. Darius tries to get in and he can't get there. No gain on the play. Wyoming all over that. Mustangs were having none of that. Dave Calderon blasted through there and put a big hit on the long tight end. That's going to set up a 4th down and goal with 2:50 left. Well, folks, right now the DC Law trying to put an exclamation point on this game. The Mustangs trying to give themselves a chance. Mustangs will be right in this game if they get a stop here. If the Law score here, the game won't be quite over, but it'll take a miracle for the Mustangs with 2:50 left. Remember, there is a 1-minute warning. This is the biggest moment of this game so far. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Mustangs need to stop. Ramsey in the shotgun with 2 backs. Booty on his right hip. He's going to keep it on a quarterback keeper. He's spun down! Back at the 5! No dice for the DC Law! Back there. Denarius Antoine back there. And the Mustangs still alive and kicking here at Broken Link Field in Gillette. The Stings will take over at their own 5. 2:37 to go. They're down 8, so if they score, they'll need a 2-point conversion. Faustino Salcedo has been magnificent in the second half. He's the quarterback. Devontae Archer on the far side with Montero Dubois. Gary Brown, the lone receiver, near side. Salcedo the throw. 5 yards deep in his own end zone. He fires deep for Brown, and the pass is just incomplete on the near side boundary. Boy, it just went out. A couple of fans almost made the catch. And Salcedo, for as good as he's been in the second half, he'd like to have that one back. Gary Brown had a step on his defender. Josh Wilson has done a great job tonight in the secondary, but that time Brown beat him. 1:45 to play in this game. Clock moving. 20-12. Dodge City on top. Salcedo in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Gets the snap. He fires over the middle. Pass nearly intercepted. Intended for Montero Dubois. Jaden Dobbs almost picked that thing off. He's got the long brown hair flowing out of his gold helmet. He's a 6'2", 225-pound linebacker. Played Division II ball in Wisconsin. 1:14 to play in this game. 20-12 Dodge City. Clock moving. 1-minute warning approaching. It is 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 5. They'd love to get a snap off here before the 1-minute break. And they're going to have to hurry. And I don't think they got it off in time. Well, maybe they did. Faustino sidesteps. He's going to keep it. Now he decides to fire on the near boundary. and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Gary Brown at the 20-yard line. Good coverage on the near side boundary made by Josh Wilson. Wilson, a former defensive back at Baylor University. He played 23 games in 2 years with the Baylor Bears. And that is why he is on Gary Brown. And now the Mustangs face a do-or-die situation. It is 4th down and 10. Mustangs need this with 52 seconds to play. They have it on their own 5-yard line. And now Faustino Salcedo wants a timeout. He wants to talk it over. They call the timeout with 48 seconds left in this ball game. Timeouts presented by Four Seasons Events. Don't forget, when this game concludes, stay tuned for the Mustang post-game show. We'll announce your Dickies player of the game. You know what sounds good is some sort of pulled pork sandwich. You know what else I like from Dickies? I like their brisket tacos. I get some cheese on there, a jalapeno or two, and you got a good taco going. A little sauce. Again, in the postgame show, we'll announce your Dickies player of the game. 48 seconds to play. Do or die here for the Mustangs. It's 4th and 10. The Law trying to finish off Wyoming and spoil their regular season opener. Saucedo sends 2 men in motion on 4th and 10 from the 5. Saucedo the throw, fires, completes to Montero Dubois. He crosses the 15 and is taken down on the far boundary at the 19-yard line. 1st down and 10. They needed 10. They got 13. A strike thrown by Saucedo. And now Faustino quickly up to the line. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line of the Mustangs. Faustino looks right, fires right, pass complete to Dubois. And they shoved out on the black boundary out of bounds at the 22. That's a gain of 3. Mustangs quick to the line. They have just 35 seconds to work with. Clock now moving. 20-12, Dodge City. Mustangs had trailed by 14 in the second half. And now they trail by 8 with 20 seconds left. Saucedo to throw. He lobs one deep for the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. That one intended for Montero Dubois. Great coverage on the far side. Marcus Odom, the teacher, has been magnificent defensively. If you were to pick a player of the game, particularly on defense for the DC Law, I would put Marcus Odom up there. Remember, he has that pick 6 as well. That sets up a 3rd down and 7. Mustangs have it at their own 21. 17 seconds to play. They do not have a lot of time left. You figure for Wyoming here, they have maybe 3 plays. Maybe. They do have 2 timeouts left. 17 seconds left, 3rd and 9, Mustangs from their own 20. Saucedo to throw. Rolling right, buying time. Sidearms to throw to Gary Brown. Caught at the 10. He holds the football out down the far boundary, and he glides into the end zone for a Mustang touchdown. With 8 seconds to go, the Mustangs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing. It's 20-18, Dodge City. This game on the line here in Gillette. 8 seconds to play. The Mustangs need this 2-point conversion. Mustangs huddled up. You want to figure out your best short yardage play. If you're Wyoming and they wisely decide to take a timeout with this important moment looming in this contest. 8 seconds to play in this game. Dodge City leads it 20-18. Both teams have 1 timeout left. Mustangs have the ball in the far hash at the 2-yard line. Game on the line here for this 2-point conversion. Well, the big plays of this drive was a strike thrown by Faustino Saucedo to Montero Dubois on a 4th and 10. That kept the drive going. And then a huge completion to Gary Brown for a 30-yard touchdown moments ago. Gary Brown really got going in this second half. He had 2 catches, 42 yards, and a score in the first half. He now has 6 catches in the game, 2 scores. 2-point conversion here in moments. Mustangs trying to tie. The Law trying to win this thing. It's 20-18, Dodge City. Saucedo in the shotgun. He gets the snap, fakes the pitch left. He fires for the end zone, and the pass is in and out of the hands of his intended target on the far side and out of bounds. Ivan King, great coverage on the near side. The intended receiver on the near boundary was Montero Dubois. And that will do it here in Gillette. 2-point conversion, no good. Dodge City leads the Mustangs 20-18 in their first league game in over 2 years. Now we have whistles as Swiftwater was approaching the football. There's 8 seconds to play. Clock will be moving here momentarily, so they got to get this quickly because they need to get it and get one play in if the Mustangs get the miracle kick. It's a squib kick, it's batted down, and falling on the football was Torrance Carr. And how fitting is that, because he was magnificent offensively all game, and he makes the play that seals the deal with 5 seconds left. Now a valiant comeback effort is going to fall short tonight in Broken Link Field, as the Dodge City Law are going to go to 1-0 on the year. Mustangs will fall to 0-1 as they play their first ever league game in the CIF. Richard Davis, he's not going to be calm on the far side. He's got his hands on his hips. He won't be calm until there's zeros on the clock, that's for sure. Ray John Ramsey, who was great in this game, will get the snap. He's going to do a quarterback keep. Boy, he was popped. Holy smokes. Hear that one. Ray John should have just went down as Sedarius Antoine popped him down with his right shoulder pad. Both teams exchange pleasantries as the final buzzer expires. Well, the Mustangs' comeback effort falls short here at home against Dodge City as they fall 20-18. Stay tuned for the Mustang postgame show when we come back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Mustang football.